hooked on you, baby, you're golden. Time moves, I never noticed, just can't get enough. Got me wonderstruck.
This is our first stop before we get to Toronto. I guess we're not going straight to Toronto because we have to charge.
In Belleville, which is past Kingston, like kind of in the middle.
So we picked up a few snacks. I guess it's a lunch, really, for me. Alright, so you want your wrap?
The wrap is a lunch for me.
Okay. Well, you didn't get a meal.
Well, you're
Okay.
we have snacks.
Okay, so this is your wrap. What did you get? Habanero something?
Yeah, habanero chicken, loaded wrap. It's limited time only, loaded wrap. Habanero chicken, but with grilled chicken, not fried. Not breaded. It's juicy.
What's inside?
Like spinach or something, or lettuce.
Spinach.
And it's like spicy mayonnaise.
Oh, okay. Okay, so mine, well, first I got the raspberry lemonade, which I always get. At least in the summertime, it's really good. Ice cap is really good too. And then there's the s'mores donut. I'll share this one with you. It looks pretty good. And I got, what did I get again? It was like tomato, bacon, lettuce. Oh no, tomato, bacon, turkey lettuce sandwich. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, see you in Toronto. Okay, we're in Toronto. We got here around dinner time and checked into our Airbnb first. This was our first time staying in an Airbnb and it was a really good experience. It was really clean and well maintained, and it had everything we needed for less than what it would cost to stay at a hotel in the Richmond Hill area. Okay, this is our Airbnb. It's pretty clean. It kind of looks brand new.
It's just well maintained. It might have been renovated.
Oh, maybe. But it even has like a patio. Did you open the door yet?
Yeah, it's open. You can just,
Wait. What? Okay, 2 patio chairs. Maybe we'll have breakfast out here. Well, maybe not, but but look at this building. It looks so cool. It's in a nice area of Toronto, like not too far from downtown.
That's a great condo.
Mm-hmm.
The view is pretty great.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
You get a lot of trees and a lot of buildings.
Mm-hmm. Nice living area with a TV. The only problem is that there's no TV in the bedroom.
What is it? We have some food in here.
We do? What kind of food?
A lot of food.
Really?
Wait, did you put the water in here?
I put the water in there.
Okay, but there's...
Wait, let me see. Let me see what's in the fridge.
Is this already been opened? It is. It's been broken.
What
It's
is that?
just-
The
it's
yogurt?
Kefir.
Oh.
Would you drink somebody else's?
No.
August 14th.
What's that?
These are some fresh fruit.
No,
which-
but that bag.
This is somebody's...
Vegetables?
Um,
Are we in the right Airbnb?
of course we are. There's no stuff in here, so...
What is that? Chinese veggies?
I don't think this is from the. It's like gailan, right? It's a bunch of gailan.
Okay.
So maybe it's a gift. Like you gave a bunch of gailan and then some fruit and a half teaspoon of yogurt.
It's a gift. A welcome gift. I love the marble.
Yeah, the service is great.
That's good. No complaints. All right, it's time for dinner. Once we dropped off our stuff, we headed to a restaurant called Mikaku Izakaya. This cute spot on Yonge Street is a perfect place to meet up with friends and grab a bite to eat. They even had the traditional Japanese restaurant seating, which features a low table. We took our shoes off and had this little space all to ourselves. We ordered a Diet Coke, a Mio Sake. They served the Mio Sake over some ice to keep it nice and chilled throughout the meal. There's something really special about this sake. It's bubbly and naturally sweet. I'm not a huge fan of alcohol, but I really love this one. The buta is grilled pork belly with signature Mikaku sauce. We liked how the thinly sliced pork belly came with a side of salad. This one's a really good one to share. Then we got the assorted fried cheese. We saw this on the menu and had to get this one. This plate came with deep fried camembert, Gouda, and brie cheese. It also came with a special mixed berry sauce and a house-made salad on the side. You don't always see fried cheese on a menu of a Japanese restaurant, so if you like cheese and you like fried things, you should try this one. The spicy cream udon is a fusion dish with mussels, shrimp, bacon, and vegetables in a rich, spicy, and creamy sauce. This dish was so delicious. It's like a combination of the best Japanese and Italian cuisine. Perfectly cooked udon paired with the creamiest pasta sauce ever. There's a reason why it's one of their signature dishes. We definitely recommend trying this place out if you're around the area, especially the spicy cream udon and the Mio Sake. Our last stop for the day, Petit Potato. We've had our eye on this place ever since we saw their signature dessert toast. This little restaurant serves so many dishes. They have such a huge variety of main courses, snacks, desserts, and drinks. It took us a while to figure out what to get, but first we got the honeydew milk tea. This one was really refreshing and wasn't too heavy at all. This is their signature mango special golden toast. Just look at it. There are 3 massive slices of toast stacked high and topped with cream, mango puree, chunks of mangoes, and a huge scoop of ice cream. This was super delicious. My only suggestion is to come here with as many people as possible. It's definitely enough to feed like 6 people. Last but not least, we got the matcha cheese crema with tapioca pearls. It was so rich and creamy with the cream foam on top, just the way I like it. Good morning. This is day 2 of our Toronto trip. We began the day with brunch at Good Luck Hong Kong Cafe. These types of cafes are called Tang, and they're very popular places to go for breakfast in Hong Kong. I really wish they had more of these restaurants in Ottawa because the food is just so good. First, we ordered the baked cheese with tomato sauce and pork cutlet on rice. This meal came with a cold tea or coffee for an extra $1.50. The fried pork was cooked just right, nice and crispy. And then we got listen to this crazy combination, pork cutlet and scrambled eggs with cheese and peanut butter and pineapple bun. If you don't know what a pineapple bun is already, it's basically a bread roll with a cookie baked right on top of it. It's sweet, buttery, soft, and crunchy. Contrary to the name pineapple bun, it doesn't actually have any pineapples in it. This sandwich here is to die for, honestly. It's a breakfast for champions. So again, it's a pineapple bun stuffed with a pork cutlet, scrambled eggs, cheese, lettuce, and tomatoes, and then drenched in peanut butter and sprinkled with chopped peanuts. If that sounds like something you're adventurous enough to try, come here. Here's the classic Hong Kong milk tea that you should always get when you go to a Tang. We also got the teddy bear lemon tea. This little frozen bear is what attracted us to come here. I know it sounds a little gimmicky, but it was actually really tasty. Try this cafe out if you're looking for a breakfast or brunch spot in Toronto. The decor was modern and hip, and we also thought the food was great. Next, we headed over to Pacific Mall for some shopping. We weren't allowed to film inside the mall, but it's basically a huge Chinese mall with lots of small stores and restaurants you don't see in a typical shopping mall. For dinner, we met up with our friend at Fishman's Lobster Clubhouse for some amazing seafood. This place is world famous, and it is for good reason. It's the grandest seafood restaurant we've ever been to. The live seafood aquariums pretty much wrap around the entire restaurant, which makes it extra impressive to be inside. They had so many different feast options. It took us some time to decide, but we settled on meal number 2. What we found super cool was that they brought the live seafood to you in buckets before your meal. Here we have about 5 pounds of lobster and a Dungeness crab. This is what our feast came with: a black chicken and pork soup, a poached bass with oil, a 5-pound lobster tower. Yes, 5 pounds. A steamed crab with Chinese wine, fried snow pea tips with dry garlic, and for dessert, a black sesame dessert. Everything here tasted amazing. We definitely got our seafood cravings satisfied here. And to finish off the night, we went to a dessert spot called Cups. This place is famous for their Bingsu. Bingsu is a popular Korean dessert made with milk shaved ice, layered with condensed milk, and other toppings below. We got 3 Bingsus to try: the tiramisu Bingsu, the coffee Bingsu, and the green tea Bingsu. Look how cute they are! Everyone had their phones out to take photos of these perfectly arranged cups. The shaved ice was light and fluffy and not too sweet, which is nice when you don't feel like having a dessert that's too heavy. This is day 3 of our Toronto trip. Today we wanted to do a little bit of exploring around Toronto. We started the day walking down the streets in North York. There were so many restaurants just on this one street. We wish we had more time in Toronto to try them all. First, we stopped by Happy Rockin' Road Joy Tea. We never heard about this bubble tea shop before, so we thought we would give it a try. We got the super fruit tea with pearls. It was pretty refreshing and it had a good amount of real fruit in there. Then we ordered a bacon and cheese sandwich from Egg Club. This is not an ordinary breakfast sandwich. The egg was super fluffy and the bread was very light. The bacon and cheese sandwich has thick cut bacon, cheddar cheese, creamy chili sauce, and their famous Egg Club sauce. If they had one of these in Ottawa, I'd be a regular here. I highly recommend this place. After breakfast, we decided to go downtown. We wanted to check out the public transportation in Toronto, so we took the subway there. The TTC, which stands for Toronto Transit Commission, uses the Presto card, the same one that we use in Ottawa. So we already had one. The biggest difference between public transportation in Ottawa and Toronto is that Toronto seems to be much busier. Maybe it was because we were there on a Saturday, but it seemed to be at max capacity all day. Even though it was very busy, it was pretty easy to get around on the subway. As soon as we got downtown, we saw the CN Tower. The CN Tower is one of the world's tallest buildings. It's worth checking out, but since I've already been there a few times, we decided to go to Ripley's Aquarium of Canada. Make sure to reserve your tickets online before getting here. We bought ours ahead of time and still had to wait a while before getting into the building. Expect it to be pretty busy here during the summer season. Apparently, the aquarium took $130 million to build, so you can imagine how much thought was put into this. Overall, we had a really great time here and would recommend it to anyone visiting Toronto. After the aquarium, we were hungry for lunch, so we walked around and saw a beer festival. The one thing I love about Toronto is that there's always something going on. Festivals, shows, and events. As a part of the beer fest, there was a lineup of food trucks. There were so many options here, but we decided on the Hungry Moon because the longanisa was looking really good. This is pan-fried longanisa on a bed of garlic fried rice with tomato cucumber salsa, topped with adobo aioli and 2 eggs. Mix it all up with a runny egg yolk and it's ready to eat. After lunch, we stopped by the Toronto sign for a few pictures. It's really beautiful here. Then we did a little shopping at the Eaton Center. Like any downtown mall, it'll probably be difficult to find good deals, but it's nice to shop at one of Canada's biggest shopping malls. After a while, we stopped at Machi for a drink. This bubble tea place is brand new at this mall, and it had some interesting looking drinks. This is the black tea mochi with cheese foam and golden pearls. Apparently, you're supposed to dip the mochi into the cheese foam like this. It was pretty good. We finished it in no time. For dinner, we went to a Mexican fusion restaurant, Sinaloa Factory. This place served Mexican sushi, and that sounded interesting to us. If you're looking for a Mexican experience, the music and decor here was pretty authentic. You also know it's authentic when they have a fully Spanish menu. First, we ordered the ceviche VIP. This ceviche was a mix of cooked shrimp, scallops, octopus, tuna, mango pieces, red onion, cucumber, cilantro, tomato, avocado, and their exclusive black sauce. The black sauce they used was very different from the ones that I've tried at other Mexican restaurants, but it was tasty. This here is a chori queso roll. The inside is filled with cream cheese, avocado, mozzarella with chorizo, and shrimp. The outside is covered with melted mozzarella mixed with chorizo. I'm not actually sure how I feel about this one, but it was interesting. For drinks, we got the Frita Colada, which was kind of like a strawberry pina colada, and we also got the spicy margarita. This one's pretty good, but very pricey. At the end of our meal, they gave us a Mexican candy. I think it's like some type of sweet chili candy. To end off the day, we headed over to the Night Baker. The Night Baker is a bakery that specializes in cookies. We were pretty full from dinner, so we ordered these cookies and brought them all the way back to our Airbnb for a late night snack. The first thing I noticed was the cute packaging because it represents Toronto and Canada so well. There's the CN Tower, and YYZ is the code for the Toronto airport. The mustachio is roasted pistachios, matcha, and white chocolate. Food for the gods is scored toffee bits, dates, and walnuts. Then we have the baklava, which is walnuts, cashews, pistachios, honey, and phyllo cookie. Ube is a purple yam cheesecake cookie with ube jam filling. And then mac and C has macadamia nuts, white chocolate, and calamansi. I know you're probably thinking these are just ordinary cookies, but they taste so much better than just a regular cookie. The cookie flavors they have are just crazy, and it's crisp on the outside but chewy on the inside. So unique. This is day 4 of our vacation. We only had time for one more meal before driving home. We did lots of research on dim sum places and decided on the one. We got here around 10:30 in the morning and the line was insane. We waited about an hour and a half to get a seat. Since we had to wait for so long, we kind of went overboard, ordering way too much food. This one's the huge soup dumpling. It's not like any soup dumpling I've seen before. The soup is actually on the outside and the inside for this one. The soup was very flavorful. These are the pork-filled buns. So many of these dishes were served. I think it's probably one of their most popular dishes. The buns were soft and it had that famous sugary topping over it. And then we got the hakao. These ones were so huge. I don't think I've ever seen a hakao so big before. It was filled with so much shrimp. This is the boiled pig trotter and egg ginger. This is one that I don't see on the menu often, so we had to order it. It was very tender and sweet, just the way I remember it. This is the Hong Kong style rice roll called zalong. It's crunchy on the inside and soft on the outside. When you order this, it always comes with 2 sauces, a peanut sauce and a hoisin sauce. Maybe it's a little difficult to imagine how it tastes if you haven't had it before, but it's really good. This is the black steamed molten yolk bun. This is one of my favorites. I always get this if they have it on the menu. This one's so delicious with the molten yolk just running out of it. This one is the one specialty dim sum platter. They serve this in a bird cage. How cool is that? This was an assortment of dim sum dishes, so we got to try a lot of different dishes. And here is the baked chicken shaped pastry with lotus paste and mango coconut jelly. We thought this one was so cool with little chicks and eggs. The chick pastries were filled with lotus and what looks like the egg yolks were actually mango puree. Underneath the mango was a white layer of coconut jelly. This restaurant tasted so good and it looked so pretty inside. It was definitely worth the hour-and-a-half wait. Our Toronto trip wasn't cheap, but we thought it was well worth it. We tried lots of new food and were able to see some of what Toronto had to offer. We're only about 4 hours away, so we're going to be coming back again soon. Well, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching and please like and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next one.